So Tiffany Travers of Fourth Sister Farm is a Secwepemc Swiss-Italian farmer, land and seed steward, language learner, and food sovereignty advocate. Her passion for feeding people and firm belief in the right to healthy, culturally appropriate foods for all drives her work. She is excited about dismantling structural racism in institutions and conducting experimental plant breeding projects to adapt nutrient-dense cultivars to our changing climate. As a guest in Treaty 8 territory, Tiffany participates in a variety of trials through I practice this, Canovi and Seed Savers Exchange, and ongoing Indigenous seed growouts, including a rare collection under the mentorship of Métis seed keeper Caroline Chartrand, and as a volunteer advisory council member with the Community Seed Network and new board member at Seed Change. Her hope is to create better access to resources and increase our collective seed and food security and sovereignty. Tiffany. We do.
Excellent. Kukshem, wide poquite, rasquestri Tiffany Traverse, Sequepmaka, Stlaka ta Sequepmakulu, Switzerland, ta Setetqua, Mutkan Progress BC, Treaty 8 territory. Hello, everyone. My name is Tiffany Traverse. I am a Secwepemc Swiss-Italian land and seed steward, living now in the beautiful Treaty 8 territory, the home of the Deneza, the Beaver peoples, who I call my dear friends. I'm a guest here, and I'm doing my part to steward land and help share resources with other people to help them find their full potential with seed in the land. I jump into a couple of slides just to go through what we've seen happening a lot more in the news is this idea of land back. And you'll see stories in the news, you know, these large multi-million, billion-dollar projects that are being stopped by our land and water defenders and getting, you know, I'd like to still use the term renaturated back to the nations and the unceded territories where they are, so that those people can become the original stewards once again. And it just warms my heart because a lot of who I've seen in the news has been my cousins, the Tunaha. And that's really close to home for me. And I'm gonna leave on this slide, this idea, you know, when we were talking about power, threat, ownership, all of these really divisive and harsh terms. And when people see that land back hashtag, they actually get their backs up. You can see them tense up. And I want to, and I continue to assure people that stewardship does not equal ownership. You know, ownership is this colonized term of power over a people or a place or a thing. And that has never been the way of the first peoples of the land. Like it's never been a thing. So I just wanted to leave with this quote. When you hear the words decolonization, white supremacy, patriarchy, or even racism, do you feel something? Do you get a chill down your back, randomly start crossing your arms, get tense all over your body, or even just feel an urge to resist? Well, good. When your body is cold, it shivers. When it's hungry, it growls. When it's in fear, it shakes, and when it's sad, it cries. Your body is meant to respond, whether that be physical or emotional, and it's the same when deconstructing what you've been taught. It tells you that something is there and that you must go through it and find ways to process it. And that's from the wonderful Chris Archie. That's what I got.
Thank you, Tiffany. That was lovely.